We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Yankees. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
Ready now, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Herrera is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Montgomery, a 25-year-old. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Williams is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
3-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
One out, nobody on. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he misses with it. 1-1. From the stretch. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Williams rounds the corner and is headed home, and the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Outside. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Cameron Rupp. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 2 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's 1 for 4. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Williams. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to right. Williams is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Nope. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is foul right side. Now here it comes. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he fouls this one off.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
The 2-2 one more time. very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
This ain't even an at-bat anymore. This is a war of attrition at the plate. I'm going to need the pitcher to turn around, grab the rosin bag, and see if he can get the hitter to swing at that.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Adam Rosales.
Now at the plate, Adam Rosales. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a two-out single. So a two-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Up next will be Nick Williams, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Herrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first two innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. 0-1 the count. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. comes set and the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Williams stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Two pitch is fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the pitch. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. 1 out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Williams. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. Phillies on top, 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. One and one. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. One out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, catcher Cameron Rupp.
Digging in for his second at bat, Cameron Rupp reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Two out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Tommy Joseph. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Maikel Franco as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. To third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. 7, 8, and 9 to start the
Leading
home
off for the
third.
Yankees.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
Right.
6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Adam Rosales.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball called for strike 2. Popped him up. Drury has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Aaron Nola is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Aaron Nola.
Here's big Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to the left side. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Nola has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Bird. It's 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Cesar Hernandez.
Domingo Germán will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 63, Domingo Germán.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Germán stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a second-year big leaguer. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Gregorius over to his right, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Reed Hoskins.
Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
For Philadelphia, first baseman Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, a hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 51, Ricardo Pinto.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over to first, and they got him. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Herrera. At the track, the wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
And Santana able to stay with it here for route number
Now
2.
batting, second
Striding
baseman,
in, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald
He drew a walk his
Torreyes.
first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 5 innings complete.
It's the Phillies 3 and the Yankees 1. Digging in to try it again, Cameron Rupp. He'll
Leading
try
off
and
for
get things
Philadelphia.
started as we begin
Captain
inning number 6.
Cameron Rupp.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Tommy Joseph.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Joseph. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
The batter, number 9.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Aaron Heller will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Aaron Heller.
Into the box, Adam Rosales. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Missed with a slider. Now the 2-0 home. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
The batter, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
It's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Aaron Altair is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Aaron Altair.
gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. One down.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Jorge Alfaro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Jorge Alfaro.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
J.P. Crawford will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And that misses. Ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 2-1. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Alfaro leads off first with one away. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Giovanni Gallegos comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Giovanni Gallegos.
in there. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Torres gloves it to second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Aaron Altair will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 23.
Jorge Alfaro will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
J.P. Crawford will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 75, Francisco Rodriguez.
Ryan Flaherty is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A 1 pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Rosales takes it in, and he's safe.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dilo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Left side, but well foul. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 1-1 pitch to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Brandon Drury will bat next. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now. Ronald Torres is on deck. .3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Skied into very shallow right. Ortiz moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Oh, he bunches it. And the runner from second is in to score.
The left fielder, number 11, Rex Gardner. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Luis.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's hitless in 6 tries. Jacoby Ellsbury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He pulls into third safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana has room in foul territory, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Scorched to third. Oh, look at Bronco. What an outstanding play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Jacoby Ellsbury will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 22.
So now Carlos Santana hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Clint Frazier is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 77, Clint Frazier.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Popped him up. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Drury fields it cleanly. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. And time to check out the line score for this spring training affair. Both teams working the kinks out as we play the 8th inning tonight. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
From the stretch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Taken the lead here in the 8th.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 5-4. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ortiz has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 33.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next for New York, Greg Bird. He was a ground out victim last time up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Two balls and no strikes. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Aaron Hicks will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the now batting, Adam Rosales. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 0-2 delivery. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Robertson, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The count now at 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Danny Ortiz.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Danny Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 5-4. Pat Neshek comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 93.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for
First pitch of the at-bat.
The shortstop.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosales has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. One away.
Third baseman.
Into the box, Brandon Drury. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 3. Miguel Andujar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 67, Miguel Andujar.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Crawford gloves it on the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chase Peterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Peterson.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luis Garcia earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening.